Welcome to the stream, guys. Today we're going to finish Skyward Sword. So next thing we want to do, so we finished up getting the first part of the last song from the Farron region. So now we're going to need to head over to the Elden region. We're going to get the part of the song over there. Do some running. This so it's straight. There we go. Okie dokie. So as you guys can see, we got caught up in the firestorm, and the bokoblins stole all our stuff. There we go. However, our buddy Platts from the Fire Sanctuary was able to snag something for us that we can use to escape. So, hey Panda, happy Thanksgiving, my man. Glad to see you. See, Platts was able to get us back our Mogma mitts. So now we can dig underground and we can escape the prison cell. And we can start getting our things back. We can come over here. We can sit down for a minute so we can regain our health. So Panda, did you have a good Thanksgiving? So now what we need to do is we're going to be sneaking around the mountain area to get our stuff back. Yeah, dude, had to work, but it was chill though. Dude, this was the first Thanksgiving I've not worked in about 6 years. When I worked my old job, every Thanksgiving I was scheduled every one of them. Glad to hear work was chill though. So basically what Platts is saying is that like all of our items are, they've been taken, and he kind of put them on the map where everything is that we need to go get. All right, we got 7 people in here. Awesome. How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. wow, 13. That's you guys are great. Thank you. So once these blow up, we're gonna head up the other side. 21. Wow, you guys, that's awesome. Glad you guys are checking out the stream. Really appreciate it. So we're gonna sneak up here. Get off me. And that treasure chest is where we need to go. Now, obviously, we don't want to get in the searchlight because we'll get caught and then we'll get thrown back in jail and have to start over. But luckily, we can just come through here. And we're going to get ourselves our gust bellows back. So open up the map. Next thing we're going to want, oops. We're going to need to go get our claw shots, which are conveniently right up here. You know, it's weird. I usually don't like stealth, but I always liked this mission for some reason. To me, this wasn't too frustrating of stealth. Let's get the cutscene of showing the area. Now, fortunately for us, the bokoblins themselves don't have a very good sight, so it's pretty easy to sneak around them. You just got to make sure you're not where they can hear you. Turning around. And make our way through the underground tunnel. That's what you get for getting in my way, Moldorm. Hey, Starfruit. I tried raiding, but it refused. Hey, you know what, man? Mills has had that same issue too. I'm not quite sure how to fix that on my end, or at least I haven't figured it out yet. But I appreciate it, dude. Now we got back our claw shots. So now we can fly through the air. Lurk engage. Appreciate it, man. Oh, let me update the map. So the next thing we're going to want is the whip. Here. Wait for this guy to move because he wants to take his sweet time. Yep. So the treasure chest is right there by the tower. But luckily we got some bombs that we can just toss over. And booyah, no more problems with the tower. Because he falls into lava. Now we got the whip back. come back over here because we need the whip to pull this pea hat out of the ground. Jose Padilla, what's up, man? Yep, this is Skyward Sword. I'm going to be finishing the game up tonight. And depending on how I'm feeling, I might play some stuff on NSO, but I'm probably not going to because I got to get up early for work tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I can't go this way. I have to go the other way. Oh, yeah. So we want... Next thing we want is a slingshot. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I actually, so I started streaming this because I've been writing a Zelda game for quite a while that I'm going to present to Nintendo once I get enough stuff on my end. And throughout the game, I've been explaining the things that connect from this game to that one. It's going to be more so when I stream Ocarina in a month or so. You just finished Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, nice, man. How'd you like it? That game is huge. Alright, we hear Platt saying, oh, it's hot, so I can't go in there, but the best treasures are in the volcano. However, we need to get a couple things before we can head into the volcano. BRB, all good, Panda. I'll be here for at least a couple hours. Can I catch it? Nope. It's okay. I like better, more straightforward games. I guess I can respect that. I mean, I just like pretty much all Zelda games. But the thing about that game and Breath of the Wild is that they're so different from every other Zelda game that like it's hard to compare them. I don't know if you ever played this game, but you would probably like this one if you like more straightforward games because this is a very linear like story and progression. Twilight Princess is another one you would probably like if you haven't already played those ones yet. Toss the bomb. Love that game. It was my first Zelda. Which one? Twilight Princess? Oh, I love that one too. Wasn't my first. My first one was Ocarina of Time, but I played Twilight Princess a lot when it first came out. Well, actually, I've just played it a lot throughout, ever since I've had it. Skyward Sword. This was definitely a solid one to start with, too. Why did you put that away? I guess we needed to stun him. Need to stun you. Then we need to stun you. So we can come to this hole. Play them both now. I played every Zelda game. I pretty much have played and beaten every one of them myself. I will say there are some I definitely like more than others, but Zelda is by far my favorite franchise. Although my personal favorite is still Ocarina of Time. That game is going to be... It's going to take a lot for another game to outpace that one, in my opinion. Just for what I like about the game. So now we got all the items we need to progress into the volcano. They play the 2D Zelda that you play. Oh, Echoes of Wisdom? I loved Echoes of Wisdom. I mean, I won't lie, that game takes some getting used to, but I thought it was such a fun concept. Yeah, that's one I would definitely check out if you get the chance. But you have to go into it knowing that it's a very different game. You know, for me, the fun part about that was figuring out which echoes work best in which situation. Ocarina of Time is a badass game. That is very true. And I'll tell you one thing that Echoes of Wisdom did very well was the story and the character development throughout the game. There's actually a pretty gnarly lore drop that you get about 2/3 into it. I mean, I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty big. Oh, hey, look, the sword. Echoes is definitely next year. I highly recommend it. Get our sword back. Thank you. Excuse me from being away from your side. Oh, don't worry, Fee. I really liked you not talking to me. I'm just kidding. I like Fee. She just talks too much. How's that new Zelda game that just came out? Oh, the new Hyrule Warriors? I haven't tried it yet. I don't have a Switch 2 at the moment. Okay, so let's aim this. And got it. I mean, it looks good. I've liked both the other Hyrule Warriors games so far. Yeah, I remember when Age of Calamity first came out, I played that one a lot. How about the old ones? Oh, they're good. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of Zelda 2. Mainly because that game is... I don't mind a game being hard, but that game is very unforgiving. And it had a cool concept with it being like an RPG where you level up. It's just... Granted, the game's also 30-something years old. I just feel like it could have been done a little bit better. Oop, too far away. Is it worth playing those games? It's worth trying them out. Like the original Legend of Zelda for NES, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, both versions. The one for original Game Boy and the remake for Switch. Basically, all the ones on NSO I would give a shot. You know, the Oracle games, those are good too. Hyrule games. Oh yeah, the Hyrule Warriors. Those I think are fun. They are a very different type of game though. They're not like these kind of Zeldas because it's much more... You're on a map and you just go around killing enemies and like taking... like keeps and stuff. But I like those games, you know. I think they're good. Okay, so now that we got all of our items back, oh, let's put the shield back on. So, boom. Take out these annoying guys. Now we can come in here. And we can get busted start today, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, nice, dude. Final Fantasy, that's a franchise I haven't played much of just because I never had the games, but I've always thought they were really cool. I actually recently, a late birthday present to myself, I got Legend ZA, and then I got the Kingdom Hearts story so far and Kingdom Hearts 3. Because Kingdom Hearts is another franchise I've never owned before, but I've looked at and always been interested in. So now that we got all our items back, we're going to talk to the fire dragon, Eldin, and he's going to teach us the next part of the song. Oh, one thing I will mention about Eldin, in relation to Realm of Dissonance, is that, I mean, so he doesn't turn evil. The thing that happens is with this game, the dragons all disappear. So they're gone from the surface world. And since they were kind of acting as guardians, keeping like really bad things safe from the area for the most part, because he leaves, that causes Volvagia to be born and then take over the mountain, which is what we see in Ocarina, but it also occurs first in Realm of Dissonance. So now we got the next part of the Song of the Hero. It says, my bad, I made an eruption. Love Zelda games. Nintendo is so creative. Well, that's the thing, Jose, is what I'm talking about is actually a story, the story for the game I'm writing that I want to present to them. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of my other streams, Jose, but I have the other ones for Skyward Sword. I go into more detail about some other things. But where I'm really going to go into a lot of detail about it is when I stream Ocarina, because the game I'm writing is a prequel to Ocarina. So a lot more of that game connects to this one. You know, I don't think I need these guys anymore. I made the potions already. Can you say what's the story or give something about it? Oh, okay, so you said you played Twilight Princess. So you know that one creepy cutscene that talks about the interlopers? Oh, and keep in mind, when I say I'm writing for Nintendo, I don't like work for Nintendo. This is a game I want to present to them to see if they'll buy it and make it themselves. Because I obviously can't make a Zelda game and sell it because I don't own Zelda. But anyways, the game I'm writing takes place during that time period, the era of chaos. And the interlopers were actually a group of rogue Sheikah. And your companion was their leader before they turned bad. Well, one of them turns bad and he kind of takes over the mind of the rest of them. But yeah, that's the story I've been writing. That's the synopsis of it, basically. So Link and Garano, who's the name of the Sheikah I'm talking about, their whole mission is to basically free Hyrule, because this is taking place before the kingdom is established. The game I'm writing actually is what causes the kingdom to become established. Actually, it'd be faster to go this way. So I can just use this statue. Oh, so one thing I'll mention to you that, you know, since you've played this game, so the Impa in this game, she was actually, so when Demise first came to take the Triforce way back in the day and got sealed away, she was actually one of his forces. Like, his army were the ancestors of the Sheikah you see in Realm of Dissonance, and she was one of the survivors. Which, you know, I think that idea is so cool that like I made this backstory for her. That just gives her character so much more depth. So you want to present Nintendo a story based on a Twiggy light? No. So it's the basis of the story I thought of came from Twilight Princess, but the story itself is something I created on my own. It's going into more depth about the story that you hear about in that game. You know, and since it's taking place in the era of chaos, you know, basically Hyrule in that game is a complete war zone. Come over here, there's a treasure you can get. Yeah, you know, like I said, I'll explain it in more detail with Ocarina, but I'm also thinking to drop actual videos on my channel where I just go into a lot more detail and discuss them, like where I'm just like talking to the camera. Oh yeah, I'm playing the Switch version of this game. You know, because the way I'm streaming, I have my phone on a tripod right in front of me. I feel like if I had the Wiimote, I would just be knocking it over constantly. Whereas with the Joy-Cons, they're a little more responsive. Yeah, moving pretty smooth. Yeah, because the controls are, like I said, they're more fluid. Now, granted, I never had a problem with the controls in the Wii version of this game, but they can be a little janky, whereas the Switch version is just a lot easier for most things, I should say. The Nehru Gorge. And now the map is finally complete. Oh boy, the beetle to grab this bomb. We need to have him come down here to get a key. I meant to do that. Come talk to homeboy over here. I always thought that's funny how he still talks even after the time shift stone goes out of his range and he just breaks. Skull. Claw shots for this. Drop down, push this button. Oops. Just gonna go through this linear area. Down here, it should be. There you go. Did I mess up? Where is the switch? Oh, I remember what it is now. Oops. Lagged too long, my bad. I think it's funny how they put these bats as like a obstacle, but they disappear as soon as they get in the range of the time shift stone. So like, why even put them there? Like they never try to come at you. It's like you literally created them just to disappear. Definitely overthinking that. Anyways. Just ignore him. What? Classic Zelda traps. So you don't annoy me. Now we got a hustle. Wait. Okay. Oh, that works too. Just run past these guys so we can bother with them. You know what would be a cool concept for a Zelda game is having one take place during like dude, stab him in the eye. Thank you. Thank you. All right, cool. Recalibrated, I should be fine now. Use a beetle for this one. Blew that up. Remember, this is the yellow one, so the shield bash you. One of my Joy-Cons is bugging out. Well, it doesn't matter. We did what we needed to do. We got this to the center so it can, activate. Come talk to the Thunder Dragon. He's saying, "Oh, I'm sick. I need you to get me some fruit so I feel better." So I'm going to come over here to get him his fruit. Dig this up. Get ourselves the seed to get him his fruit. Before we leave, this little some hidden rupees up here if you guys didn't know. This goddess chest. So now with this we'll have activated all the goddess cubes, so we'll be able to get all the treasures. And yep, granted at this point the last two don't have anything that important. Well, actually no, that's not true. That one's a quiver, the other one is a bottle. Oh wait, yeah, we need it to be. There we go. Oh, I'm stupid. I was supposed to hit this one. There we go. Now, this can be, the puzzle to get this can be kind of tricky if you don't know what to do, but it's actually a very straightforward, simple puzzle. So we have this seed that needs to grow into a tree to produce a fruit. But it only grows in the past, and we need it to be available in the present. Like I said, my Joy-Con was bugging out for some reason. Anyways, so where is there a place where we can go travel between the past and present? In the forest with the Gate of Time. We don't need to do that. We already got the heart piece. We don't really need anything else. Well, actually, that's not true. We can get some hearts, but we can get those quickly enough over here. By the way, so if we come talk to Groose, he's like, hey, look. Hey, look at this hole in the ground. You could plant a seed to grow into something someday. Well, the problem, Groose, is if we plant something now, it's going to take forever to grow. But, hey, look, we can go into the past. Yeah, Jose, if you're still here, so yeah, like I said, Impa in this game, she was originally like one of Demise's generals, but her and another group of them thought that Demise taking over Hyrule was wrong. So when they got over here, she turned on him and she joined forces with Hylia by telling her, "Hey, this is what's going to happen. They're coming for you." And basically, her and one other one survived the battle. Another one named Elmon, who I'll go into a lot more detail with him during Ocarina of Time. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, basically, Demise's forces were the race that she could descend from, who originally came from the Twilight Realm. And now we went in the past and we planted the seed. Hey, look, the tree's fully grown with a piece of fruit on it. There we go. That's a life tree fruit. Yo, hey, Kaywood, what's up? Good to see you. You and Mills stop playing Fortnite, or you just stopping in to say hi? We're gonna head to the sky. So now we're going to go back to the desert to give the dragon this fruit. I can't hear you. I'm on Discord with Mills. Just seen you live and thought I'd drop by. Rock on with the 9 likes. Appreciate that, Kaywood. Always good to see you. We're going to head back to the gorge. Big piece of fruit, man. Give me some time to prepare my reward for you. So now that we got the 3 parts, we can go back to the sky to learn Levias's part. Although we can actually just leave this. Hey, Spoops, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. So we can actually just jump right back in, and he'll have his reward waiting for us. Spoops, you're just in time to see some boss rematches. Let's have some fun. How about we do some battles? So you want to do this because there are two main things you get from him. After doing 4 battles, you get a piece of heart, and after doing 8, you get the Hylian shield. You can also renew the Silent Realms, but you don't get anything really from those other than just some treasures. And he says you can pick the first battle, but after that I pick them. And he says that we can't use any of our pouch items aside from our shield. And like I said, Kalactos is my favorite boss in the entire franchise, so I'm going to start with him. Ready? Now keep in mind, since we have the fully powered Master Sword, we're going to do a lot more damage with it. Come on. Come on, buddy. His face looks like the Peanut mascot. Oh, Mr. Peanut? He does kind of look like Mr. Peanut. And like I said before when I fought him the first time, the trick to him is just keep your distance. Because while he's got a wide range he can hit you with, and he can do some damage, he's slow and he's predictable. Oh, also one thing I forgot to mention, with this, your health doesn't carry over. So let's say I take 3 hits of damage from him. The next boss fight, I'll still have 3 hits left, like 3 hearts less. So if you take some damage from... Remember that a lot of the boss battles have pillars or things that you can destroy to get health. Like you saw how those have hearts. Wait, I just got to summon the goblins. Come on, summon. Thank you. Go. So now he's going to pick the next boss. To continue. Let's see, who do you pick this time? Okay, gear him once. Sweet. This guy will take no time to beat. Charge me, bro. Now you look how quick that was because, you know, he still has his first boss health. Let's continue. Scaldera. Mine was pretty chill. You know, just ate some food, watched some football, enjoyed my day off. How was yours? It was the first Thanksgiving off I've had in a long time, so I enjoyed it. Alright, so after this one, we're going to get a piece of heart if we stop. Imprison 1. Not the worst you could have picked. Especially with this juiced up sword. This guy's going to go down in no time. Here's good, but some guests at the hotel I worked made a bunch of food for the staff. Hey, that's cool, man. You gotta love that. Free meals always good. Stand back here. Oh, it still has one over there. I think I should be good over here. Alright, a little farther. Cutting off his toenails. Yeah, he's cutting off his straight up toes, man. I wonder he's angry. Well, he's angry because he's well, you'll see what's up with him when I get down to the final boss battle, uh, which will be in probably 40-ish minutes or so. Quit now, you get yourself a piece of heart. I'm gonna quit. So now, with this, that's the final piece of heart. And as you guys see, boom, all 20 hearts. So I'm going to take a quick break because to get the second reward, I'm going to have to fight 8 bosses. And I'm probably going to have to fight a couple of imprisoned fights. So give me like 5-10 minutes. I'll be right back. I just want to move around and stretch a little bit. All right. Ooh. You just enjoy this nice relaxing music. All right, let's lock in. Battle. We'll start with Galactus again. Let's do this thing. Oh, hit the Gust Bellows. Oh, whoops. Come on, Mr. Peanut, strike me. Come on. Come on, dude. Quit lagging. Well, we're not going to beat our old time. on your homies. Thank you. Let's go. There we go. Oops. Readjust this. See, who do you got this time? Okay, gear him too. Okay, prison 1. I mean, if we get really unlucky, we'll have to do all 3 in prison, but there's no guarantee. Although that's an awkward position for the spike. I don't know if I'll be able to hit it. Oh no, I can. here should be good. Oh, I went too far up. Actually got me. About 5. Skull arrow. See what we got here. The Molder Rock. Oh, right into those numbers. two more. So the ones available, we got both imprisoned and the what's it called? Tantalus, I think its name is, the squid. Yep, this one. Okay, cool. So we'll only have to fight one more prison battle. Come on. Come on. Bedtime for you, Spoops. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, once I finish this stream, I'm gonna be heading to bed because I got to get up early for work. But thanks for stopping by, man. Good night, Spoops. Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate it, man. Same to you. Okay, so this is Imprisoned 2. not the worst. Save the crew spawn for the next round. One more toe to hit. Oh crap, I fell down. Oh, it knocked me down. Okay. Three more hits and the shield is ours. Well, I think it knocked me down again. Boom. And now we never have to fight the imprisoned again, ever. We got the Hylian shield. Our health real quick. Yo, hey Smash, what's up, man? Good to see you. So we are almost done with the game. I just got the Hylian shield. I'm going to go equip that. And then we are going to... Well, actually, we got one more side quest, and then we're going to head into the final dungeon. And then the final part of the game, and we'll be done. Oh, yeah, same to you, Smash. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good one. Let's see. Let's start unloading some of the stuff we don't need. Alright, we're only going to need the bombs. We're going to want this. Get rid of that quiver. And now we have the strongest shield that will never, ever break. Just got done with Thanksgiving myself. I got the itis now. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You able to get the goddess pill? I was. Yeah, last time when I didn't have the materials, I just had to go grind a few things, then I was able to get it. So now we just need to so we did the first 3 parts of the song. Now we're just going to go talk to Sky Dragon to get the last part. We're also going to pick up the other 2 goddess chests. I love Skyward Sword. I wasn't too keen on the stamina meter, but it's not a huge detriment. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I mean, it would have been nice if it lasted a little longer, but, you know, it's something you get used to. Like, I couldn't imagine this game without it. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Go away. What did you end up eating for Thanksgiving? So we had turkey, we had some roast, some mac and cheese, some mashed potatoes, rolls, green bean casserole, stuffing. What about you? Hey Vice, what's up? Good to see you. This game has such a good soundtrack. I just absolutely love that song. Also on Super Good, we had ham, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, asparagus, mac and cheese, refried beans, and German chocolate cake. Oh, that's a lot, man. That sounds good. German chocolate cake. Oh yeah, we also got apple pie. My aunt made a chocolate cake yesterday. Actually, I haven't had any of it yet, but it's all right. I'll get some eventually. So we could go douse for the gate, but we're gonna do a couple of things. Oops. First of which is we're gonna come back here because we hit the last 2 goddess cubes, so we can get the last 2 treasure chests. Oh, you baked it yourself, dude. That's awesome. Oops. Push the wrong button. Alright, let's make this easier on yourself. Put a beacon there. Majestic OST. That really is. Yeah, I love to bake, so I want to try out this recipe I found online. Well, that's cool, man. And one thing I always wanted to learn how to do is make my own cheesecake. Because I love cheesecake, but man, it's way too expensive. Oh, he saw me. Plus, it's really hard to find Oreo cheesecake where I live. I don't know why. You'd think it'd be pretty common, but apparently not. You know what else is super hard to find out here is Code Red. I also bake cheesecakes, and yeah, they're a little time consuming, but well worth it in the end. Oh yeah, dude, cheesecake is probably, if it's not my favorite dessert, it's top 5 for sure. Dude, I miss Code Red. I know, dude, like, it used to be everywhere, but now it's like hard to find, man. So it's like that out where you live too. Maybe it's just a California thing. Yeah, occasionally I'll find it at like Target, but super rare. So to start the side quest, first thing we need to do is come talk to Stritch, I think his name is. Yeah, Stritch. He's like, look, I found this island full of bugs. So you just got to do the course once. So what he'll do is he'll have a list of bugs, like you'll see. Well, you can't see them, but I can. Where you have to find them in a certain amount of time. And then you win a prize. These guys. So, don't need grasshoppers. I need mantis, ants, and the firefly. So I can find all those in here. There's the firefly. be a mantis in here. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a grasshopper. It's okay, the mantis should be down here then. And the ants right there. Could be a seasonal thing. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be. I don't know how, like, Mountain Dew is seasonal, but okay. So the reason we did that wasn't for the bugs. It's because you have to do this quest first to initiate Beetle's side quest. And his is the last one to get the last little bit of gratitude crystals. There's a beetle. Well, there we go. Also, eventually want to learn red velvet cake. Oh, I love red velvet cake. Okay, so you see how Beetle has those little dots above his head? That means he's ready for a side quest. Although, we can't talk to him while he's, you know, flying the ship. Beetle putting in that work. He is. Yeah, red velvet cake is so good, especially if it, with a good cream cheese frosting. So if we come here and talk to him, he's like, "Oh, you were awake." No, and he's gonna very verbosely explain that, like, he's upset because his bug got lost. We'll just go to sleep, wake up in the morning. And now we're going to fly back to where Stritch was, and we're going to go talk to Stritch. we see Stritch has those dots, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I found this super rare bug. It's the same bug the beetle wants." And we say, "Give it back to him." He's like, "Well, I'll give it back if you beat my challenge." Now, it's not like if you fail this, you fail forever. You just have to try again. It costs you 10 rupees. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to need a sand cicada, so... Up here slowly, and got it. Oh, I need one of these guys. Got him. We need 2 grasshoppers, so... The butterfly. Should be another... Oh, there's one of the Elden Rollers. We need 2 of these, so this one. We don't need fireflies, but we do need the other grasshopper. Got both grasshoppers, both rollers. We just need a dragonfly, an ant, and a mantis, which we can all get down here. Done. Hey, Katie, happy Thanksgiving. Glad to see you. You guys have a good time? We got the horned beetle. You do all baking today, Katie? Definitely wasn't the best Thanksgiving. Lots of hiccups and high emotions. I got to cook some of my favorites and they came out great. Hey, you know what? That was just kind of it all across the board. Like Starford was telling me there was some drama with him and his family. I wanted to make some mac and cheese and it took longer to cook than my family wanted. So that kind of irritated them. But you know how it is. That's just how the holidays are with family. Hey, everything turned out good, right? As long as the food tastes good, who cares, right? No, Beetle's like, oh, you found my bug. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually pretty cool looking beetle because it's blue.
Thank you.
And now we get the last 5 gratitude crystals. So now we have all 80, so we can go talk to Betro. And he's going to turn into a human. So you gathered them all. Now I'm gonna give you a bigger wallet. And now I'm gonna turn into a human and look completely different. Right? He looks completely different. I like Butcher. I do like Butcher. He's such a he's a cool character. I just like first time playing this, you know, like he's like I'm gonna turn into a human, and then he looks exactly the same, pretty much. I mean, obviously, you know, he looks like a human, but has the same design. Yeah, IDK. A family around the holidays are always so blat. It's just something about it, like you love your family, they love you, but no one knows how to get on your nerves better than your family. That's just how it is. He is super chill. I love his introduction when you first meet him, when you go to find the little girl, and he's like, "Oh, I was just playing. Like I'm not actually here to hurt you." And she's like, "Yeah, he was just letting me scream as loud as I want to." That made me laugh. So now we're gonna go do the final Silent Realm. Now, this is the final one. It definitely has a couple of choke points, but I feel like this one's not the hardest. The one in Elden is. At least just for me personally. Just because that one's more spread out. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, that happened. Anyways, like I said, it has a couple of choke points. You hate these parts; they freak you out so much. I mean, I like them because I think they're relaxing when they're not chaos. But yeah, they like I s- they it's just these freaking watchers, man. Like they get you sometimes. Huh? I wonder why this statue's missing an eye. That's weird. I mean, best advice I can give Katie is like you saw, I messed up at the beginning, but just stay calm and just go for the first one you see, and then recoup. Silent World gave me mega anxiety. I guess maybe they just didn't give me that much. Well, I mean they do when they're going bad, but when it's like this, I enjoy it. Like I said, with the exception of the one in Elden, I do not like that one. Oh, I missed one over here. I gotta. I missed one by the tower. I gotta go back. Leave that one for now in case I need a backup. Completely agreed, Smash. I don't like always being kept on my toes for a whole section like this. Last one. I will say with these, it really helps if you have like a plan of a route. Well, that was a tough one. I wonder if I'm going to get a cool prize. A rock. You gave me a rock. Don't congratulate me for getting a rock fee. I'm so mad. You know what? I saw that statue that had like a missing eye. I'm so mad. I'm just gonna go slam this rock into that statue and then be on my way. You stupid bird. At least they don't overstay their welcome if you know what you're doing. And that's the thing too. I guess maybe I just never approached them like I was afraid. I just looked at it like, okay, what's the best route for them? Oh, I guess I was supposed to slam the rock into the statue. Well, and I think too with them is like they're kind of designed where you're supposed to kind of figure out how to navigate by failing. If you fail, that is. But with me, I just never really had much of an issue with them. Now, don't get me wrong. I think this is a cool way to get into the dungeon where you use the things he shoots out with the claw shots. But in terms of the narrative of the game, wouldn't it make more sense to fly over there with the loft wings? I mean, it's not. I mean, it's right there. It's not like he'd run out of juice. Again, another thing I'm overthinking. So guys, what's your opinion of this dungeon? Because I know this dungeon is a very polarizing one. Based on the gimmick. It's fine. The dungeon itself is basically a massive puzzle. And that's the thing, too, is I really like the gimmick. It's just a confusing gimmick, if that makes any sense. Like, I had a lot of trouble with it the first time, but I enjoyed the challenge of it. Until I figured out the way to kind of cheese the design of it. First time through playthroughs, it's a little tedious, but it's not over. And that's the thing is like it wasn't. I embraced the challenge of it, where it's like, okay, I need to figure out how to solve the puzzle. I'm not mad. I have to solve the puzzle. Where's the... Oh, I'm thinking of the other side. Like, the rooms aren't super difficult or anything. You're just applying everything you've learned. Well, see, I like that. And I like figuring out how do I move the rooms in a way where I can navigate everything. But I've also talked to people who hated this dungeon because they thought it was just like frustrating and it was a dumb gimmick. Which I said that, I told them, guys, that wasn't the point of the dungeon. The point is, like, it's applying everything you learn, and it's also, you figure out how to get through it. Alright, looks like... Killed all the fire-spitting fish monkeys. Like, it's a test, as it should be, and it really should. You know, because, you know, the thing about the Zelda franchise is most of the final dungeons aren't really like a puzzle. They're more of like a gauntlet. Oh, wow, I messed up the positioning. I mean, Ganon's Tower and Ocarina was kind of a puzzle, but it was really more, you know, solve these 6 rooms and then go up the tower. Although at Link to the Past, that one was a pretty good... Like every final dungeon, like Ganon's Tower, Temple of the Ocean King. See, I think I mentioned this. I've never been able to play Phantom Hourglass because of the fact I can't use a stylus effectively. I've seen gameplay. I know what you're talking about. You see, the Temple of the Ocean King, I know that's a very divisive dungeon. But what I like about it is the fact that it's like, yes, you have to go through it multiple times, but every item you get allows you to skip parts so you can go through it quicker. Oh wait, I gotta do this first. Please play Phantom Hourglass when you can. Bro, like, I have tried. I just cannot maneuver correctly because I have it on my Wii U. I bought it off the store. I just, like, I cannot get better at the controls. And I know that's a me problem. That's a get good problem. It's just, I get frustrated with it because I don't feel like I'm making progress. Those are games that need to be remade that have the option for both either traditional controls or the controls they used to have. I mean, granted, I know doing that would kind of take away from what the game was. But I know a lot of people who also never played those games for the controls. Oops, went too far. Yeah, I mean, I've seen gameplay of it. I've watched, like, playthroughs. And the game looks awesome. Like, the puzzles look great. The boss designs seem pretty cool. Same thing with Spirit Tracks. You know, it's like when people say they couldn't get into this game because of the motion controls. It's like, I get it. You know, just because I didn't have a problem with them doesn't mean other people won't. Dude, slice, thank you. You've yet to play Spirit Tracks? Oh, I forgot this guy. Do you know anything about Spirit Tracks, Smash? I didn't have an issue with the controls in Skyward Sword. There were a couple of hiccups, but it wasn't super frustrating. Yeah, see, and that's how it was with me. Like, granted, the swimming mechanics in this game, I'll admit, I'm not good at those. All I know is that there is a demon train and Zelda possesses a phantom to help Link out. Yeah, so if you don't care about me spoiling what the story is, I don't know, do you? Because I won't if you don't want me to spoil it. Wait. Dude, this Joy-Con is bugging. Like, do Joy-Cons go bad? You don't really care? Okay, so the main bad guy in Spirit Tracks basically, he rips Zelda's spirit out of her body because he needs to use her body to resurrect Malladus, the main bad guy. And so her spirit ends up like being your companion in that game. So she possesses the statues to help Link through the tower so that he can get more of the tracks to spawn in Hyrule. Did I mess up? Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I was trying to go around the other way. More like Left 4 Dead, because the way my mind functions with spoilers is that if you're telling me context, I can't visualize the scene. Gotcha. And I mean, I always ask that because I know some people are super sensitive to spoilers. The one time I want hearts, I don't get hearts. I appreciate you sharing. Oh, of course, yeah. You know, because I'm the same way. I don't really care about spoilers for the most part. But I know that some people really do, so I don't want to be the guy that doesn't respect that. Always ask first. Yeah, that's just common courtesy. That's just, you know, not being a jerk. Yesterday I beat Dragon Quest II and I explained to my girlfriend how the ending went because she was interested. I've never played any of the Dragon Quests before. Are they like RPGs or... Because I don't know anything about the franchise. Now we got our hearts. Because our RPGs, yes, they predate Final Fantasy. Yeah, I mean, I know they were an old franchise. I know they were originally started on the NES. I've just never played them. Oh, dude. Link, roll the bombs effectively, please. Thank you. Thank you. Dragon Quest is seen by many as the grandfather of RPGs. Oh, really? I know it's the game that has that blue, like, it's like looks like a water droplet with a smiley face. You know, I'm an idiot. I forgot to hit this. Oh, I did hit it. I was too busy thinking about the water drop guy. Anyways, yeah, I'm starting to think I need to get some new Joy-Cons because this one's my right one is bugging out. The Edric trilogy, which is 1, 2, and 3, since they recently remade those with HD 2D graphics. Oh, what are they on? I mean, granted, I just was able to buy myself ZA and then the Kingdom Hearts games. So my list of games to try, those are gonna... Dragon Quest might have to wait a little bit. Because I definitely want to play ZA and I at least want to try out Kingdom Hearts. You're thinking of the slime and that's the main mascot. Okay. So he's a slime. I thought he was like a teardrop. Are out on all modern consoles. Okay. Right. Had to get some late night pie. Hey, I like pie. All good, Katie. We were just talking about Dragon Quest right now. Smash said he beat the second one. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Wait, I'm confused. Which way am I supposed to go? Oh, never mind. I know where I am. Those three is by itself, and DK1 and DQ1 and 2 are bundled together. Oh, okay. I'm just all turned around in this part right now. Order's 312, and it'll make sense since they're a full circle moment at the end of 2. Oh, like that's the order of the story? Yeah, because, I mean, that's the thing with a lot of, like, RPGs is, like, you know, they'll tell the story in, like, different parts that come out later. Because I know with one thing I was talking to Starfruit about is, like, what order to play the games. He said just play them in release order with Kingdom Hearts. Oh, this part. I don't like fighting these guys. I mean, you mean the title name? Oh, what I miss? My hubby prefers Dragon Warrior to Dragon Quest. That was his jam. It's funny. You'd think me being such a big Pokemon fan, I would have played a lot more RPGs, but I just didn't really have them growing up. Oh, wow. I took these guys out quick. Exactly, Smash. Sometimes they do not cooperate. I got lucky. Exactly. And they're not hard to fight. You're not going to die, but they just take... Sometimes they just don't cooperate, like you said. It's because back then in North America it was called Dragon Warrior due to a copyright issue, so they couldn't use the title Dragon Quest. That's right. Don't touch this one because we need to go fight the... Oh, it's the same game, just named something different. Yeah, I mean, besides Pokemon, I played a couple of Final Fantasies, but I never owned them. I have 3. I played that one. Never beat it. I played Earthbound a long time ago. So what's everyone's opinion of this guy? I won't lie. First time I played this game, I did not like these battles because I really struggled learning when to attack him and when to defend. Love some Earth. I remember it being a fun game. It was just weird and confusing. So we're gonna get this key. Love RPGs, but I can confidently say that Dragon Quest is my favorite series. Love Pokemon, Persona, Xenoblade, and others, but there's something about DQ that feels super cozy. Hey man, I get it. Like sometimes some franchises just stick with you more than others. So like I was saying, I learned the way to cheese this dungeon. Literally all you do is, so we're in the center one. You just drag these around until you connect to all of them. Just one at a time. Oh, I went the wrong way. Mini boss is fine. I like the way he challenges your parry reactions. See, and like after I figured out like how to fight him effectively, that's when I learned to realize he's a good boss. It was just the first time he got under my skin. Oh, there it is. We love fighting Demise. See, Demise didn't give me that issue for some reason. I liked fighting Demise. It was just, for some reason, the robot pirate was harder for me. Oh, I forgot one of those guys. Okay, so my plan originally was to get them all to swarm me at once and take them out in like a circle, but it didn't work. Did some Googling and to clarify, initially released in Japan, it was Dragon Quest in 86. It was released in North America as Dragon Warrior in 89, the first Dragon Quest series. Oh, okay, so your husband likes the same franchise, it's just he knows it by a different name. That's right, you gotta... These guys out first. These guys are a real pain in the butt to fight. Or these guys make this guy a pain in the butt to fight. He loves them on NES. On the DS? Or were they re-released on the DS? Q1 to 3, 4, and 7 went under the title of Dragon Warrior here in North America. The game didn't get changed until Dragon Quest 8. 4 and 5 never made it to America until they got remakes. Also, kind of like how Earthbound in Japan is called Mother, but it's the same game. Or how, I'm sure you guys know the history of Super Mario Brothers 2, how the original one was released over here as the Lost Levels with All Stars. So, but the one we got over here was another completely different game. Oh, okay. One thing I'll mention with Realm of Dissonance that connects in this game is, so in this dungeon we get the Triforce, right? So in Realm of Dissonance, Abanan, the main bad guy, his plan was to get both Zelda and the Triforce so that he could make himself a god, essentially. But what ends up happening midway through the game is he confronts you in the sanctuary where it is, but Garano beats him to it and he touches the Triforce first and wishes for the Triforce to destroy itself so it can't be used for evil. What ends up happening though is that the Triforce cannot be destroyed like that. So it ends up like each one of the parts split into two. And then each one of the interlopers goes to find one, and then that's the second half of the game, is going through to get the pieces of the Triforce to reunite it. Oh man, I gotta do that again. This one turned off. It's okay. So Smash, you said that the Dragon Quest were released as the Edric's trilogy, and I can just get that on Switch. Okay, so Katie, my plan to release that is, so a girl I used to work with at the bar, one of our old bartenders, her best friend's husband and his friends make video games. So my plan is, once I have more of the actual story, not just the outline written, is to meet up with him, get to know him a little bit, and say, hey, would you guys be willing to help me take a ROM hack? Like, make a ROM hack of Ocarina that has the stuff I'm talking about to present to Nintendo. This way I have something to visually show them. I mean, I doubt it would be a functional game. I mean, at the end of the day, this is really just a passion project for me. but I really feel like the story I've come up with has potential. And if I can actually get in the doors and talk to them, I have a chance of them listening to me. Resolution frame rate, if I have a Switch 2. Well, hey, you know, with this new job, once some checks start stacking up, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Because luckily with this new job, I'm getting a lot more hours, and I get overtime every week. So, you know, definitely I got to rebuild my savings first, because not working for a month cleaned me out. But I'd say within a couple of months, I can start really looking towards things like a Switch 2. Yeah, I really like this new job. It's still security, but I'm working at a hospital instead of a bar. So I'm not having to deal with drunk idiots and creeps. The most I'm having to deal with are like homeless people trying to basically sneak in the building, which I just tell them to leave. Oh yeah, so Katie, what I was talking about me what I would do is if I were to release videos on YouTube, it'd be me just explaining the things I'm coming up with in more detail. Some passion projects are the best, and you never know what could happen. Look how many people took off from just that. We do Indigo Heart. Well, and that's what I'm talking about. Is like my whole mentality with it is I'm not saying Nintendo's gonna buy the game for me or then take it seriously, but I'm approaching this game like they will. This way I don't like let myself psych myself out, you know. It's like I mean, for all I know, oh my god, dude. Oh, I can catch it. I can catch it. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, for all I know, Miyamoto could hear my ideas and be like, dude, this is awesome. Like, we're totally going to make this game. What's funny is there was another video I commented about where I left a comment saying, hey, you know, like I saying like, you know, I've had this idea for a game and whatever, and then this one person commented, don't try to present it to Nintendo, they'll ruin it. And I said, the ideas I have are too good for them to ruin. Like, if they actually listen to what I'm saying, it's like there's no reason for you to not make the game like this. And there we go. Even if they don't, there are people willing to take awesome new ideas to create a game, and equally people who would love to play those games, especially if you could get someone from a higher platform. Majin Phil. Oh, see, that's the thing is, even though I'm writing it as a Zelda game, the way the story's written, I could easily take the Zelda stuff out, kind of change some stuff, and it could be its own different game. Trying to go this way. Slowly turning into an unrecognizable company. Sad to say. Let me look at the. Did I go the wrong side? Well, I think the problem with Nintendo is that like they're really just turning into money, money, money. That being said, like if my idea is good and it'll make you money, why don't you listen to me? I'd say they are pretty much the same. It's gaming itself that has been destroyed by corporate greed. You think so, Starfruit? Doesn't hurt. Well, that's the thing, dude. I'm going to take my shot anyways. Wait. Crap, what's the... Oh, shit. Okay, new plan because I went the wrong direction. We're going to find a different route to get the Triforce. ROM hack community could help. Especially since they jump around in the timeline anyway, so it wouldn't be unheard of for them to release a new game that fell further back in the timeline. Well, see, and that's the thing too is... Again, this is me just playing devil's advocate. If I were to actually get in the door and get them to listen to me, I'd be like, guys, we also need to fix this damn timeline because it's all over the place. How could I connect these to make it easier? Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll just retrace our steps and do what I was trying to do again. Just trying to... Dang, that really screwed up my plan. Okay, this will recreate the path I had before. Here. Yeah, what is unrecognizable? What is let's see? Yeah, but what is unrecognizable about 90? Oh, Nintendo. Oh, Ninty. Oh, I got you. I got you. I read that as 90, like the number. I'm like, that threw me off. Okay, let's do this again without going the wrong way. There we go. So I just feel recently they've been overdoing their greed. It's almost feels like they're losing the love for gaming. I mean, you want my honest opinion? I think someone needs to take over. Someone new needs to take over. Someone younger and fresher. Because don't get me wrong, I love Miyamoto. That man gave us all our childhoods. But he's getting older. You know, he's getting to a point where he's kind of out of touch with everything. You know, if you get someone who's younger, who's fresher, who understands video games more, who has more of a passion instead of just running it as a business, I think that would be very good for Nintendo. Explain, since that's again just a current macroeconomic situation caused by out of control self-destructive import taxes. Oh, they did that already? Been that way since shortly after Iwata. The people in charge are still in GameCube credits too. Huh. I can't remember the name, but the guys behind Switch 2 are also New Blood. Well, hey, on the plus side, it seems like me and Nintendo think the same way. Oh, wait, I think I need the ball. Yep, they are an art and toy company first and foremost. That's right, they started off making like trading cards or something, right? Games don't have this charm they used to. Nintendo has always been the favorite franchise, but will be It just feels like my old childhood friend is pulling away. And Katie, I'll be honest, this might sound kind of sad, but I think it's just the fact we're getting older. That, I mean, granted, games are different, but it might be just our perspective of it too. Because think about it. When I was a kid, I loved, a lot of the, like Tricks and Fruit Loops and all those cereals. But as I've gotten older, I've gravitated away from those and more towards things like Frosted Flakes and Frosted Mini Wheats. All right, move it over a little bit. The charm is still there. It falters sometimes, but all of their recent first-party games have been smash hits. Let's see. But our new experiences when we were kids shape our tastes. Very true. Like, I think one of the reasons my favorite Mario game is still Super Mario World is because when I was 5 and I played it with my uncle, and he helped me get a lot farther in the game than I ever would have on my own. IDK, I suppose so. Well, maybe if you give an example of what you mean, Katie, because I kind of think I know what you mean. But if you can give like an example of what you're saying, it probably would help us understand the point. Because with me, I look at it like I'm just glad to play video games that are new that I enjoy. But my thing is a lot of the new franchises I look at, I don't have any interest in trying because I'm not sure about yet. Still there. Family and memories, reforming them or not. Well, and actually, I don't know if you guys were in chat earlier, but I was talking with another guy who joined. Who he said that this was his favorite Zelda game because it was his first. Whereas with me, my favorite's Ocarina, and that one was my first. So your point is true, Starford, where like the one you tend to bond with what you experience the first time. So I'm all for DLC and whatnot, but now we have to rush DLC before people have the chance to fully experience those games, such as the DLC rushes on Bonanza and ZA. Okay, that is a very valid point, actually. Because yeah, if you're gonna cut content from a game that you put behind a paywall, you better make it worth the money. And when you rush it, it's like people are wasting their money for it, but it's like they don't get the full game either. Like for example, the new megas that in ZA that you're not going to have access to without buying it. You're not going to get the full experience of the game, but when it's glitchy and awkward, They're always in a rush for the bigger and better, and that they don't allow fans and players to take time to fully enjoy them. Yeah, no, that is a valid point. That is a very valid point. That's why, honestly, unless it's a game I really like, I don't really care about DLC. Well, here's my question. I don't know if you guys can answer this, but is it just more expensive for them to develop video games now? Which could lead to them needing to charge more money quicker to make up the money they're spending to make it? Yep, okay, so it's the whole idea of like why fast food is so damn expensive now is because they're having to pay their employees more to make the food, so they have to charge us more to make a profit off of it. They have gotten more expensive to develop, even with better technology, huh? Faster went up because ingredients did. Right, Xbox and PlayStation were rushing DLC, but that's the charm I'm talking about that is starting to be lost. Well, and the thing too with Nintendo is that they know that they're not making systems that can compete with those two on a graphics and output level. So if they don't want to completely lose as a company, they need to find a way to make money quicker than those two can. Nintendo still sells you the full sandwich. I still love them as a company. They'll never not be my favorite, but I guess by them feeling like they have to keep up with the times, that's what they have to do. We're selling a bun and a clamshell and then selling scissors separately. Oh, what a happy ending. Everything turned out just fine. What? Oh, that's right. This guy, I forgot about him. Sarcasm. For Switch 2, Nintendo has been making it so families only need one in a house and make it cheap to upgrade from Switch 1 games. I mean, one thing I'll give Nintendo credit for with that is the high dollar games they knew everyone would want, for the most part, stayed compatible with both. So, like, I was able to get ZA for my regular Switch. I mean, right now, the only Switch 2 exclusive games I really want are Bonanza and the new Hyrule Warriors. Oh, and Mario Kart. I'd want to check that one out for sure. Well, I've been over here like this guy talking about Groose, and here he comes, and I'm like, this guy. I won't lie though, the first time I played this, even though I knew Girahim was going to show up again because you didn't kill him before, that scene still got me because, like, I wasn't expecting him to show up in the middle of it. You know, I was expecting him to go outside and then he does something. What about Metroid Prime 4? Did they make that game? I know they made Prime and Echoes, but I didn't keep track of Metroid after that. Although I do have Metroid Dread. Comes out next week. Oh, is that going to be a Switch 2 exclusive? Okay, we can definitely add that one to the list then. Although I didn't play 3. Oh no, Impa got hurt. It's also for Switch 1. Well, I think I'll add that to the list of games I'll pick up after I play ZA and I get through a good amount of the Kingdom Hearts, because I did just buy those. I do want to try them out. You 800 views in 18 minutes. Good job, man. We're staying until late. Let's go. Hey, Rona, good to see you. Although I will say this game doesn't have much longer. I'm at basically the very end of it. Recovering from your cold. It's good to see you guys. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you had a cold, Rona. I'm glad you're recovering from it. I had one about a month and a half ago that just took forever to get rid of. Hopefully you didn't catch the same one I had. And now you guys see why I have the stamina potion and the potion medal. Instead of having to fight these guys, I'm just going to run right past them. Five subs from 100. I know, man. I'm right there. Fornox, you forgot to subscribe. Hey, better late than never, Rona. Thank you. badass. Oh, you know, I'm gonna need the whip for the next one. I'm gonna get it equipped right now. Oh, cool, I got him. Yeah, that blue one tends to have a lot of HP, so this is why I need the whip. Because if you don't get rid of that guy's horn, he's just going to keep blowing them, and you're not going to be able to get through the horde. Where'd he go? There it is. I like your streams, Renegade. They're always chill. I appreciate that. Hey, yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy playing video games. I mean, we're a pretty chill community anyways. Which, you know, I think is a good thing. You know, who likes drama? Oh, let me rephrase it. Who likes being involved in drama? Oh, we dropped a heart. I'm gonna get that. Sweet, IO helped. Hey Rona, I know you watch all the watch Joe's streams and you watch mine sometimes. Does your wife ever watch them with you? I clearly missed some of these, which sucks. My YouTube will notify me at 11:30. We posted about streaming at 7. Yeah, YouTube does that. Like, I've missed so many, like, of people's streams. She's always with me, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Mrs. Rona's wife. Yeah, Katie, the other day I got a post for my, a notification for my own post from YouTube. The algorithm is just being weird. I usually catch the streams through Discord, but sometimes I'm asleep. Well, yeah, because I know you're in a way different time zone than me. Because, I mean, for right now, it's like about 10:30. But I know for a lot of you guys, it's way later. Catch the best of your ability. Hey, I'm not expecting everyone to be able to watch every single one of them. I'm just glad that whoever watches, you know. Because I'm still a small channel. I'm still getting, the hang of all this and get my footing. .327 here. Sleeper Cheetah's gone because of the cold. .327 in the morning, yeah. I will say I like the fact they made the final gear him fight actually challenging. Because the first two, like, once you figure out how to fight him, he's easy. But with this one, you actually have to be good at fighting him to beat him. There we go. Oh, no wonder I'm swinging so wild. The stamina potion's still going. Got me that time. Finally, the potion's wearing off. Stop swinging so wild. There we go. Oh, looks like I missed some stuff. Final Gear him will always be a fun fight as long as the motion controls don't frustrate you. So I'll wait till I get paid at least, but my credit card is teasing me. Come on, Rona, it's just one more game. You deserve it. I know the feeling, but I keep reminding myself I only have one more paycheck, then it's Christmas, so I have to make sure the kids are set first. Yeah, that's the thing too, especially nowadays, because it's so easy to just buy things on your phone without having to go to a store. That's one of the cool with me. That's one of the things that I think streaming is going to help me with is I'm going to be motivated to play the games I already have first before I want to buy new stuff, because there are a lot of games I've bought that I haven't played yet. Grip my kids Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD if I had kids. Spread that Christmas cheer. Oh no! Demise stole Zelda's goddess power. Is that Akuma? This is so brutal how he's like, yeah, you brought me back and now I'm just going to rip my sword out of your body. And this is why we love Groose. Buying a hypothetical 6-month-old baby a Switch chewer. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Yo, are they still doing that thing with Switch games where they like make them taste bad so kids don't try to eat them? Man, just Demise just has a different type of vibe to him versus Ganondorf. You know, because with him, he kind of had a vibe of respect. With Link, where he's like, you know, I've waited. If you need time to go do something, you know, I can wait a little longer. But that being said, so I have a Heart Potion plus where I can use this twice to fully recover my health. I also have this potion where it'll keep me from taking damage, so I don't think I need to recover any health. I don't have kids, but I do have nephews, and I always want to give them the childhood they deserve. And that is definitely a thing. Like, it's just part about being an uncle. You know, because we all had uncles and stuff, and like our uncles were always cool to us when we were kids. I mean, I might want to have kids someday, but not right now. I need to be doing better in life. It takes time, Renegade. Focus on what you want to do for exactly. Like, plus, I'll be honest. Most of the women I've met in LA, I would not want to have children with, anyways. What I will say in regards to Demise with Realm of Dissonance, the main villain in that game is Abanan, which is Garano's little brother. He's the one that turns evil and turns everyone evil. He's not necessarily possessed by Demise. He more or less is given the same power Demise has, but it completely corrupts him. To where he's trying to kind of take over like Demise was, but it's not in him to fully commit to it. Or let me rephrase that. It doesn't fully take over his heart and his mind. what I will say I like about this battle with him is that, you know, the way you fought Gear him with a sword is very similar. So he doesn't introduce anything you haven't done. He's just harder to fight. That being said, you guys see how I'm blocking his stuff with the Hylian shield? That only works with the Hylian shield. He will break every other shield. See, it takes time. That's understandable. I know there's some compatible women for you in LA, but finding them will be hard. Well, the problem I have with most people in LA is they're so fake, I don't know who to actually trust. Okay, potion time. Get up, get up, get up. Got him. I wish I had anything meaningful to add, but I have no idea how I ended up with my wife, honestly. Things just kind of happened out of nowhere. That's cool. And it's cool how that happens sometimes. Yeah, this is such an epic battle, but it's such a simple battle in the sense that it's not complicated. You just have to fight him and beat him. Those like you, those who share the blood of a goddess and spirit of the hero, are eternally bound by this curse. The incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time. And this is why Ganondorf and Ganon are present through every single game, for the most part. Because this guy cursed them. The lore in this game is so good. Hey, Luigi Rocks, what's up, man? Did you get to see any of the fight, or are you just popping in right now? Glad you could stop by, my man. The Legend of Groose. This moment was going to head to bed, but then I realized you were streaming. I appreciate that. He's been successfully summoned. Favorite Zelda character? Hey, he's one of the best written ones for sure. I think the only one I'd argue is better written is Midna. Yeah, and they make this like it's supposed to be sad. I mean, it is a sad story from Link's perspective, but with how much Fee throws herself down your throat throughout the game, I'm just thinking like, okay, bye, Fee. Let's see. Oh, you guys talking about Midna? Let's see. Midna has other qualities. I'm dozing off here, but this game is almost done, so I'm trying to hang on. I love Midna. It's a slick character art. We'll see. In like you, if you think that Groose is better, I totally respect it. I personally just think Midna. I think she was better because of the fact that, like, she was kind of sneaky in the beginning because she had to, more in the fact that she lost her kingdom and prove herself worthy to get it back. And actually, speaking of Midna, so the interlopers in the game I'm writing, weird connection they have is that they're the ancestors of both the Twilight and the Sheikah. That both of them come from the same race initially. They just, based on living in Hyrule versus the Twilight Realm, is who they kind of turned into. So Midna is like a descendant of Garano and the other interlopers. I think the saddest goodbyes were Midna, King of Red Lions. Oh, he's another solid one. Well, I mean, granted, his story arc wasn't too much. It was just the fact that he was the King of Hyrule, and you see him like wash away at the bottom of the ocean. You know, he was one of the few times, I think it's one of the only times in Zelda that the king actually does something. Can't top the CDI King, though. Oh, those games. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. What else did he say? Something about like doing the duck walk. And my boy. I know Zelda in those games says something really corny too. I just can't remember what it is. Those games also break the #1 golden rule in Zelda. You hold down, I can do the duck walk. Cool, huh? Oh, that's what he says? Yeah. What rule? Oh, that's kind of the rule with Zelda games, is that Link isn't supposed to talk. Because you as the player, you're supposed to project yourself into him. It's the same thing with like Pokemon games. And that's, I'll be honest with you, that's one thing writing Realm of Dissonance has really been a challenge, is how do I write a story arc for a character who doesn't speak? The old lady was Impa the whole time. Who didn't see that coming? Oh yeah, 4 a.m. brain is working overtime here. Well, you know, I'm like that on the opposite side. I woke up at like 6:30 today, so I'm getting pretty tired too. Do you think Link will talk in the movie? Well, they confirmed he has, like he's going to. Which, I mean, as long as they don't make his dialogue terrible, I can live with it. I just hope they actually do a good job with the Zelda movie. You know, where it's, because like the Super Mario Brothers movie was pretty good, but I just hope it's not like how they'll like adapt anime into live action and it's just always terrible. I think should be interesting to see how the movie turns out. I wonder if they're gonna make him say "excuse me." Speed Racer is a good anime adaptation. Oh, was it? I never saw the original Speed Racer. Because when I think anime adaptations, I think like that terrible Dragon Ball movie they made, the Death Note movie. That would be hilarious. If he says, well, excuse me. Wait, if he talked in the movie or not. Well, I'm just curious, is it going to be its own story, or are they going to like recreate Ocarina or another game with it? Alrighty, guys, I'm going to move around for a few minutes while the credits play. I'll be right back in about 5. If you guys are still here, we'll watch the ending scene. On one hand, they're confident they can work with a silent protagonist. On the other hand, I wouldn't mind a Link that can talk. Well, see, what I would have done is I would have made it where, like, anytime Link speaks, it's like an inner monologue in his head where he's not actually speaking. I think you could have made that work. It would have been not too intrusive. Yeah, so what I decided with Realm of Dissonance for Link to make it make kind of sense is that his story arc is he wants to be a knight, you know, because he has a lot of fighting potential, but the problem is that in the village with like his trainers, they don't like he's not adapting to their training style well because they're trying to make him learn a way he's not good at. Where he's not meant to learn in a formal sense. He's meant to learn on going on an adventure, being the hero. You know, and the way he speaks is he speaks without words. He speaks with body language and like facial expressions. So like the story arc for him is that like he goes on this journey to prove he is a knight. Because of course he's the reincarnation of the hero. He's meant to be a knight. He was just in a environment that doesn't work for him. Make Link talk so I can watch the horrible silent Link edits on YouTube. Making the Zelda movie more accurate to the games, and it just edits out Link's dialogue. So it'll be like a scene where like Link and Zelda are like talking, and then like Zelda will be like, Link, what do you think of that? It just cuts to like him eating like a chicken leg or something. Or what do you think of that? It's him just like killing a moblin or something. I'll be right back. just in time for the final scene. Well, you're heading out, Dan. Have a good night, man. Thanks for showing up, Luigi. Hey, don't worry, Katie. I'm gonna be once this scene's over. I'm gonna be calling the stream because I got to get to bed. I got to get up because I got my new job starts at 6 in the morning, so I got to get up around like 4:15 ish, so I have time to get ready and eat breakfast. Oh, that's right. Joe's doing the randomizer on Sunday. That's gonna be fun. Oh, and Zelda immediately follows up with like, "Oh, I see," or "Oh, I agree," and then Ganondorf's just laughing. I think we should live here. I want to feel solid ground beneath my feet, see the clouds above my head, and watch over the Triforce. What are you gonna do? And the lost wings fly away. The end. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for jumping in and watching the stream. Thank you guys for the awesome dialogue and the support. Thank you for all the likes. And next stream, well, I may stream something tomorrow. Depends on how I feel after work. I'll click yes, but there. Play again here. I mean, I'm not going to play it again right now, but yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'm definitely going to be streaming on Saturday with The Shining. We're going to be doing some more Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. As far as I know, I don't know if anything's going up with him, but that's the plan. Again, good night to everybody. Thank you all for showing up. Y'all have a good one.